We are going to the Triveni Sangam, the junction of Saraswati, Ganga and Jamuna, and we will do the honors for His Grace Parama Karuna Das. Hare Krishna, Parama Karuna ki Jai.
Shri Krishna Sankirtana Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana Harinam Deva Kevalam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana.
We're at the junction of three rivers, Saraswati, Ganges, and the Jamuna, and this is the most sacred place, precious place to perform this function.
Shri Krishna Sankirtana. Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatra Pita Niyamita Smaranena Kala Etadrishe Tava Kripa.
Parama Karuna was really a lovely devotee, very pleasant devotee. He joined in Soho Street. What year?
89.
89. With his wife, who then became Kasturi Manjari, and a long time, 20 years, 30 years. We did different services around the temple, and she was my secretary for a while. She was like a super secretary, and as time went on, he got very much into doing things in an organized way. And he was helping with Kavi training in the UK. I had him come to Hungary also. He gave the first Kavi courses, even when I remember sitting in the restaurant, what is now the restaurant, with still mud walls. And it was cold. It was sometime in the winter. and he came to give a 3-day course to what were all the leaders then at that time in Hungary. And then when I was encouraging a group of devotees to move to Wales, then he was one of them. And along with Krishna Chaitanya and family and others, they moved to Wales. And that's where he continued to live. He was very much a servant of Lord Jagannath and Jagannath's Rath Yatra festival. Do you want to talk a little?
Tikshu Prabhu really loved him, and he was such a lovely devotee. And he was always helping with Rath Yatra for at least the last 20 years. And one thing I wanted to say about Parama is, at the end, there were so many biopsies and misinformation about his condition. He was never really sure how long he'd got. But during what turned out to be while he was on his deathbed, there was one friend of ours, a godbrother, who was visiting him regularly, and Parama preached to him. And by his preaching, he took up Krishna consciousness seriously again. So that says a lot about Parama. While he was laid there, he brought somebody else back to Krishna consciousness, which was very nice.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So I remember Tikshu coming up to me, he said, I'm not staying at the manor for Janmashtami, I'm going to see Parama. We're going to have like a big feast. So we drove it's a 5-hour drive to Parama's house from London. So Tikshu was really attached to Parama. I thought he was a great devotee and they were really close friends. And Parama came and drove Rath Yatra chariots for as long as Tikshu's been in charge of Rath Yatra. And he was always happy under the chariot during that service, under Tikshu's guidance. Parama and Tikshu always glorified Parama.
Parama Karuna was really a lovely devotee, very pleasant devotee. He joined. You can see here the lighter color, Saraswati, should be reddish, and here is the Ganga. We're perfectly there. And now I will offer some of the, and then, well, actually we'll do it on this side. Parama Karuna Prabhu ki jai. Parama Karuna Prabhu ki jai.